Hello. Oh my gosh, what a great day. I got to go to kickboxing this morning, like real kickboxing, martial arts class. Oh, I love it so much. And it was so good today. I've only been, this is my third class, and we got to actually, like, you know, punch the hand things that, I don't know what you call them yet, but we were like, I was punching with the sensei and he was like holding it and I'm punching and stuff. It was so good. I loved it. My body's sore already, which is good. I love exercise. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to judo also. I'm gonna go once a week and I'm gonna go to his class, so that I was like, how do I not get injured? And he's like, come to my class. Like, okay, so I'm gonna go to his class, which is gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna go once a week, I think, to judo for a while. Wanted to update you on everything. So just as I suspected, I lost weight this morning in a substantial, it was like 148. I knew that the 150 that I saw yesterday was not kind of real, you know? I knew that it was a little bit of what I had overeaten over the weekend. And so I knew if I just held on and did my thing yesterday that I would have some good results today. So I did, which is awesome because that means it's been 2 weeks now and I lost 2 pounds, which is right on target. And it's only Monday of this, or it's only Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. Oh my God, where did my life go? So that means I have still Thursday, Friday, Saturday of this week to work on it and see if I can lose a little bit more this week. So that'll be cool. I'm trying not to lose too fast because I don't wanna do the starvation thing, because that's when I tend to overeat the next day, right? So what happened yesterday, I was so busy, I didn't have time to, I chose not to eat in the evening until later. My nanny always leaves around 7 right now, and it quickly got to 7 o'clock and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to eat. I could feel it. I started to get a little bit hungry and I was like, that's so cool, because, you know, it was 5 hours or whatever. And so then I was thinking to myself, shoot, because I didn't make a salad, and also I feel like it's a little too late to do a full salad now, which I was glad I didn't make a salad yet. So then I was like, what could I make that would be fast and I could eat it fast and it would be yummy? So I thought I would take the almond flour tortillas, which I have. And I really like them now. When I first tried them, I didn't like them. I think because I was expecting like a flour tortilla, right? But this is the brand Satiety almond flour. So, but I think I might have eaten it without warming it when I first had it, and that's probably why I didn't like it, because you do have to put it on the, you gotta warm it up. And now that we live in El Paso and I've had my fair share of tortillas, I get how to warm them up now. We always just put them right on the burner because that's how we do it in this family. But could use a comal, or you could use like a little pan to warm it up or whatever. But you definitely have to do that. And then, so it's I made the like taco kind of a thing, or kind of a taco, kind of a burrito thing. I just took the tortilla and I took a bowl, I emptied an avocado into it, and I chopped up a bunch of these little tomatoes that I have, these organic little tomatoes. These are so yummy, and I was like eating them as I was making it because the tomatoes were so good. I have to go get more. I got them from Sprouts. So I chopped them up into quarters, put 5 or 6 of them chopped up into the bowl, and then I put the avocado in, and then I just mashed it all together. Mashed the tomatoes and everything too, and then I did put a little bit of salt in it. So I did tortilla, half of that mixture, and then I used this lettuce that I found at Sprouts also, which is so yummy, and it's local. I mean, as local as you can get in El Paso, because we don't have any like kind of like this type of farm that I know about yet. And so this comes straight from Arizona, so this is as local as I could call, you know, like I'm gonna try to find more local sources, but anyway, they make these in Arizona, and so I wanna support this farm. And this one doesn't have spinach or chard in it, which is so important to me because I form kidney stones. So I can never buy those mixed, like salad mixes, because they always have chard and spinach in it. And this one doesn't, so I'm really excited about that. So then I topped it, I put, you know, half of the avocado tomato, and then I put a bunch of lettuce in, and I picked it up like a taco, but then I rolled it a little bit like a burrito, and then I ate it, and it was delicious, and I was like, I want another one. So I made another one. And then as my second one, I was like, you know, I could eat so much more food right now. Like, we have pancakes in the fridge, we have all the things. I'm like, I could eat so much. And I was like, but I really want to lose the weight. I really want to, you know, not eat too much. I don't want to go to bed full today. I want to go to bed satiated and knowing that these kinds of foods that I'm eating are still pretty light, you know? I mean, it's not a full salad, but it's a healthy meal. So I was like, what must it be like to only have 2 tacos? Like, what would it be like to only make 2 of these and walk away from the kitchen, right? And I had some fruit left over from lunch, which I didn't lunch, or no, lunch the day before, the grapes and blueberries that I was gonna eat the day before. So I ate those when I was done. And that was so yum, so good, so sweet, delicious. And then I was like, I'm like pacing myself during the meal, like, this is gonna be it. This is all we're having. It's enough to take the hunger away and enough to be able to make it so you can get to bed easily without being starved. And that's exactly what happened. I felt so good. I drank water, and then I was like, yep, this is good. And I also didn't feel cravey at all. Like, there was no cravings whatsoever. Like, I wanted more volume, but I didn't have cravings for anything. And I was like, it's normal for me to want more volume, but actually I don't need more volume. So let me just have, because it's late, I just want a little bit. And I'm like, this is it. Like, this is it. This is how you do it, right? You eat enough nutrients and things on enough days of the week that your cravings are reduced. And then the rest of the time you just use mindset. You don't need a lot, right? To just kind of get you through. So that was awesome. Woke up this morning down 2 pounds, up a pound from where I was before last weekend, but I think I'll get back there before the end of the week, and then I can work on the following pound, which would be pound number 4 of the 25 that I'm working on right now, which is really cool. So that was awesome. This morning, it's just been a whirlwind day because I had kickboxing class. And so I looked at my calendar and I was like, I'm only gonna have a small window to have my salad later, well, 1 hour window at 5 p.m. And I don't wanna have to make my salad. I wanna be able to just sit down and eat it and relax and watch some TV. So I was like, when am I gonna be able to make that? I'm like, I really would like to make it this morning before kickboxing. So I dropped the girls off and I had 15 minutes to come home, make my salad, get it all prepped, and I did that. I used up the remaining bit of salad. So I'm really liking this container. This is a Pyrex container, and it's like a stacked one. There's like 4 or 5 of them that come with it. You know, the different sizes. I use them for so much stuff. And I'm loving this container for the amount of salad that it holds, because it's like 3 or 4 days worth of salad, and it doesn't go brown if I eat it, you know, regularly or whatever. I can even take a day or 2 off and it still keeps really well. So I put the salad in and then a paper towel on top and then this. I'll try to link this set down below if you want to check it out. So I have to make some more salad. That has to be done today, so I have it for tomorrow. And then here's my salad for today. It's ready to go. And then another bowl of, this time I had a pear I wanted to eat and some blueberries. That's my dessert. And then I got a big, huge salad. I already chopped up the fruit too, so this is just ready to go. I'm gonna throw it into my Holland bowl mill bowl, my big wooden bowl, toss it with dressing, and it's ready to go already. So that's awesome. I'm excited about that. And what else? And I even have pancakes, right? Like, these are usually like a trigger for me. Like, I don't feel like cooking, so I'm just gonna eat the pancakes. They're not like a huge, you know, trigger. It's not like kryptonite or something like things used to be, but I do use them as a way to get out of planning and cooking and stuff like that. And I know that we're going through that pattern lately of like, I don't want this pattern. I don't want to slack off on my food. I want to actually eat well, and I want to have my salads and more greens and stuff, because they're not unhealthy. I mean, they're just made of like bananas and oatmeal and stuff. Bananas, oatmeal, hemp seeds, and then the ones I give my daughters have vegan chocolate chips in them. The twins, I mean. Issa doesn't like the chocolate chips, but what kind of an alien doesn't like chocolate chips? Anyways, she's so wonderful. She's just not a huge chocolate eater, which is crazy. But yeah, so if what I've realized is if I stick to my plan and I have a lot of greens in my salads and stuff, I don't crave stuff. And I think I mentioned before, this is a lesson that I'm relearning, because I knew that from my original nutritarian days, and I am relearning that. So that's a wonderful thing. I was gonna make a smoothie, and then I thought, you know what? I really liked that oatmeal that I had yesterday. So I'm gonna do that again, because I still lost weight, had oatmeal, it was fine. And I'm gonna have for sure my regular salad today. So that's it, that's my update. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, I made significantly more today. I didn't really mean to do that. I did measure out the oatmeal, so the only thing extra today was more berries, and then I used 2 bananas instead of, what did I use yesterday? 1, but I think I also had a pear yesterday. I think I had 1 banana and a pear, but I have 2 bananas today, which, whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna eat until I'm full. Hopefully I can eat this whole thing because it looks so yummy. I forgot the flaps. I did put in goji berries and sliced almonds again. And so I forgot I need to mix it because I put those things down at the bottom. The goji berries and the know what, this has to last me until 5, which is, yeah, same as yesterday, 5 hours, so it'll be fine. I ate it all. It was perfect amount, not too much. And I want to mention that even if it was a tiny bit too much, that plus the salad, maybe lose a pound in a day. What's the difference if you lose 1/3 of a pound in a day or 1/2 of a pound in a day, right? From an extra banana, like, who cares? That's it. Gotta get in the shower. Bye. All right, I am showered, ready for my day. It's 1 p.m. You know, I just had that oatmeal a little while ago, and my body is telling me that I'm hungry again. Now it's only been, what, like an hour or something. I've done a lot of work on hunger and listening to my body and testing to see whether my body is telling me the truth or it's just craving, right? I can tell that this is actual hunger, so I'm gonna eat more. I'm not going to follow an arbitrary rule that someone told me about when to eat and what and these kinds of things. I'm gonna just listen to my body and I'm gonna go, what do you wanna eat, body? It's telling me that it wants something substantial, but I'm gonna start with something not as substantial. I have an option to just eat my salad now. That could work, but I'm coming down here, I'm seeing these tomatoes, and man, do they look good. I think I'll eat those. This kiwi's going bad, I gotta get rid of that guy. These oranges are going bad, I'll put those into a smoothie. The apples that I got from Sprouts are very underwhelming. I don't really want one of those, but I do want one of these sumos. This, and I'm gonna have these tomatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with that stuff. And then I'm thinking about these pancakes. I want something substantial, like toast, pancakes. You know what? I'm gonna also have one of these Topo Chico. This is like a Mexican mineral water that's common here. That will help with the hunger a bit. I could do some fruit. I could do like a little taco. Do a taco instead of the pancakes is probably a better move. I could make the same thing I had yesterday, and then this could be kind of like a lunch with the fruit. So I could do like the tacos and some fruit, and then should I do 2 or should I do 1? Maybe I'll do 1 and have the fruit and then have the water and then see where I'm at. Okay, so I'm gonna eat these. Well, actually, this is gonna go into the guacamole. I'm gonna have the water. I'm going to make 1 taco, I guess. I'll start with that. You know what, I'll have some beans also. This is gonna be what I'll have. I'm gonna put some lime in too, because that'll be better than salt that I put in yesterday. Okay, that should hold me over for now. Be a good amount of food for me to eat for this moment while I'm working. I gotta get through 3 calls now in an hour. Yeah, it should be plenty of food to make me feel good, satiated, and get me through. All right, so I had the little taco. I used lime instead of salt, and it was good. It wasn't as yummy as yesterday, but it was really good still. But I only had 1, so I have some leftover avocado guacamole type thing. And then I ate my orange, and it was delicious. And now I'm having some more of my Topo Chico. I wanted to talk about the feeling of relief after you eat. It's so good. It's like a little drug, you know how sometimes when you, not sometimes, always, when you eat like Oreos or Doritos or pizza or something, you get this like huge jolt of dopamine. What I love is now I get relief. So I do get an excited feeling when I first eat. It's not I think the huge kind of jolt that I used to get, but I'm used to the excited feeling now, and I don't require that big jolt. And I get a really nice sense of relief afterwards. And relief to me is so much of a nicer feeling than full stuffed, which is what I used to always think I needed and want, you know, after a meal. But now it's like when you eat the right amount and you don't eat too much and you're just like, you're just done. You've decided you're done, that's it, you move on. Like I was hungry, right? When I went downstairs, I was actually really like, okay, I gotta eat. We talk about how hungry are we? I was hungry, like meal hungry, I need to eat. And I just listened, and I didn't let it go too far, and I didn't try to ignore it. I just listened and ate, and that's something that's taken me a while to deprogram, you know? So we should not be eating based on random idea of calories that we're supposed to have, or we ate this much yesterday, so we should eat this much today, right? Like we have these ideas that we have to always eat the same amount every day, which is crazy talk, because all of our days are completely different. So the gauge that we have is our hunger in satiety. We just use that, and if we can learn to trust that, this whole thing just gets so much easier. Did you see that deep breath? That was relief. That's like, I love that feeling after a meal. It feels like calm peace.